Good morning from Madurai, and today's Viriparivu, we are going to look at steam inhalation in COVID-19, whether it is right or wrong. So, steam inhalation in COVID-19, whether it is right or wrong. So, we are going to look at two questions. So, why do we get a sore throat when we eat ice cream or exposed to cold air? And second is, why do some people die when they get exposed to hot gases? We shall see the answers looking at some basic sciences. So every day we breathe about 20,000 liters of air, which weighs about 20 kg, with all impurities, dust, soot, fungi, bacteria, virus, and everything. So all kinds of dirt you find in the air we breathe. So this goes into the lung, and we're going to see how the lung defends. And we are going to see what happens when you put a lot of hot gas inside your lung. The lung defense mechanism. See, man has been around for now 200,000 years, and modern man has been around for 40,000 years. So he has survived many onslaughts. So he has survived. He has survived without inhaling anything. So let's see. There are 1, 2, 3 defense mechanisms. First is called the cilia, second is the mucus, and third is the alveolar macrophages. So when something comes in, first the cilia, they beat at about 1,000 times per minute and try to get everything out of your system. Second is the mucus. The mucus is additional defense mechanism, which is a liquid. It traps all these particles and keeps setting them up with a ciliary reaction. And third is, if something escapes this and comes inside, we have what's called alveolar macrophages. They can literally eat them up and destroy these things. So many a time this defense mechanism works beautifully, and if you don't disturb it, it's going to be fine. When you're taking very hot gases inside, this can damage the cilia, it can damage your mucus, it can damage your lung epithelium and the macrophages. So if you leave them normally, you have better chances of survival than repeatedly, morning, afternoon, night, sending hot gases and trying to dislodge everything. It is not a great idea. So why inhaling steam may not be a great idea? So matters exist in 3 forms: solid, liquid, and gases. And when a liquid becomes a gas, when the molecules separate, it takes up extra heat called latent heat. And when this gas condenses back into the liquid form, it liberates that heat. So when steam is condensing, it is going to be condensing at a temperature of 100 degrees Celsius. So that is literally like pouring hot water into your lung. And any injury caused by steam is worse than that is caused by water because of the latent heat. So when you understand this basic science, you know what amount of damage you can cause. So I'm Captain Dr. Dodd. I'm going to be talking to you regarding a lot of basic scientific facts, evidence-based scientific facts, and you can follow me. So to conclude today, you have to decide. You have understood what is our defense mechanism of the lung and how the hot air or anything like steam can damage your lung. The next thing is, particularly in children, this is a warning. Children have very tender system and they have an organ called epiglottis. That anatomical structure, when it is heated, it gets swollen and it can block the respiratory tract and children can die. So don't force a child to take hot gases like a steam. So it can cause what's called epiglottitis and children can die. And you also don't repeatedly damage your respiratory system. So finally, to conclude, think science, be safe. Nice meeting all of you. Thank you very much.